First question, what are you most excited about for NBA 2K22?
Oh man, there's so many things. I think probably the thing that I'm most excited about is just to watch all the YouTube videos, all the Twitch streams, read all the Twitter feedback, and just see what people think of the game. This is the most exciting time for us as developers, to see all the hard work throughout the year kind of pay off into this one moment of everyone getting to see the game for the first time. So we're excited to see what people think of the game.
Wait, so you're excited to read the feedback on Twitter?
Maybe not the Twitter part as much, but yeah, I love Twitter's great. You know, I love it. Keeps me humble. They like to keep me humble. We get a lot of great feedback, and it's Reddit, it's like forums, it's all over the place. We look for feedback everywhere we can get it.
Is there anything else in regards to gameplay that has been added to the new 2K that has never been added before?
Well, we have some new badges. Those are going to be changing the game, changing the metas, I think, a little bit. We're giving you loadouts this year, so you can create whatever badges you want, and then if you have a different player or just a different situation, you're playing in a different context, you can create a second loadout and kind of just equip different badges. And there's so much with the on-court experience that's new, that's never been in the game before. The skill-based dunks and alley-oops is new. It's a new thing for us, kind of breaking new ground, and things that in the past were kind of dictated by animations or just by dice rolls. We're trying to remove as many of those things as possible to keep NBA 2K a game of skill. So I think that's two ways that people, at least last year, were able to kind of gain an advantage where maybe it didn't feel right or feel fair, that I think 2K22 will hopefully solve.
Is there anything that the community requested that you were able to give them in NBA 2K22?
They always request a couple things with shooting. Contests were big. Shot contest, logic, and just interior defense in general. I think they felt that could have used a lot of rework, and they're totally right. It's a system that needed a lot of extension, so we spent a lot of time just making sure that the blocking felt right. You as a defender, if you jumped at the right time and you're in the right position, you were rewarded for that. And so that's one of my favorite things about 2K22 is the balance of just offense and defense and contesting shots, open shots versus contested shots. Shooting when you're wide open is a lot easier this year compared to how it was in the past, as shooting contested is a lot harder. So there's a bigger skill gap in terms of shooting, finishing at the rim. Oh man, there's so many things to talk about. But I think that's one of the big things that were requested was just that balance for the gamers.
How do you keep everyone happy from the pro player to the casual player?
Oh wow, that's a good question, and one that we are constantly asking ourselves too. I think the main thing that we try to do is give people flexibility in terms of modes, in terms of difficulty levels, and in settings. So if you are brand new to 2K, my best recommendation is to go into 2KU and just kind of learn stuff and try to just practice in the 2KU freestyle environment and just try to get familiar with controls and things. And play in rookie mode. There's no shame in it. In rookie mode is pretty easy. Like, you can knock down shots, bad shots sometimes. You don't have to be great at timing your shot. And it's just a nice, experience to kind of lay back and just enjoy it. But the pro players, they have strict demands.
The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At center, Miles Turner. At shooting guard, Karis LeVert. Let's meet the starting five for your
and nothing. Kevin, thank David, he is the total package. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The guard pair of Brogdon and LeVert. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner.
Substitutions of the
Chris,
Pacers.
you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have health on that side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that had the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go.
Williams' shot is off. Hornets trail by 7. Smith scanning the floor. To the paint. Here's Bouknight. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Williams. Has to be Dodson. Kicks to Williams. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. And the Pacers lead by 10. And Greg, MP, the highly touted rookie, he was a classic one-and-done in college.
And that wasn't a surprise to anyone close to MP. He feels his game is NBA ready and wanted to compete against the best as soon as possible.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving and set up the open man.
Craig passes to Lamb. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Outside Williams. Pocket 6. Off target from three-point range. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets. 8-point game. Here's Lamb. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Williams. From the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Bouknight. To the middle. Here's Bridges. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Lamb. Outside Williams. Takes the three. A shot off that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bouknight passes to Bridges. Here's McDaniels, covered by Lamb. Out to the wing. Craig kicks to Williams. The three. Williams with another miss.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
And there's the drive. And here is Bouknight. Fires the three. A rebound by Bitadze. Pacers leading by 11. Lamb with the ball. Now Smith defending. Yes, that goes in.
Assisted by
8 points for Williams.
Jeremy.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Charlotte shooting 33% here in the first quarter. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nice shot by Smith.
Well, that's the unpredictability of Smith. I mean, that's just a luxury, taking advantage of the weak defense in the pick and roll.
Williams passes to Bitadze. Craig kicks to Williams. Back to Craig. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Williams missing again. To the inside. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got it back down to single digits for Charlotte.
Oh, Smith is a fighter. Someone who usually doesn't back down from anyone, especially on these types of shots.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in control with the 9 point. Well, some great players at the small forward position. But T.J. Warren can score with the best of them. And he said he's always excited to face those elite talents.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I say all the time, it's a blessing to be able to challenge and play against the best players night in and night out. So I'm always excited for a matchup.
Well, we know Greg had a breakthrough. For his 6th season, but Warren missed almost all of year 7 to injury.
Yeah, and he's confident he can come back strong. Remember, this is a guy who scored 53 points in a game, so his talent level, obvious.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Game. Gatorade all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Charlotte, Oubre out there with McDaniels. Then it's Book Knight. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Smith in at the point. Back to Bridges. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. And what I like about Miles Bridges, such a versatile player, scores it, rebounds and passes, and also gets after it defensively.
I love his energy, too. It's clear his work ethic is strong. I mean, he just wants to keep improving over time, and I'd say that he's well on his way.
The pass to Oubre. From 11 feet away, the Pacers pull it in.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Count that bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Pacers leading by 14. Craig finds Williams. Over Smith. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Guys, looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Charlotte again missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Williams. Oubre pulls it in. For Charlotte, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. A floater. To stop the run. That shot off. So the Pacers will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Pass to Sumner. Lays it up off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play? So it's Indiana in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back at... With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that
Pacers
for Charlotte. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Washington. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Rozier. Bridges passes the ball. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got Williams, and it's Bitadze in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Williams for 3. Hey, that one is his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D, like, that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Here's Duarte. Indiana moving the ball around. Outside Williams. And Indiana, another 3.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. Excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
McDaniels kicks the ball. Tries again. Good work there as it goes. Ball's got 21.
Yes, sir. Mellow Ball's got handles. I think that's a trait that runs.
Here's Sumner. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Craig passes to Williams. Misses the 3. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Charlotte.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pacers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Domantas Sabonis.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Jones, the pass to Carey. He dishes it to Smith. Now here's Bouknight. Off the left rim and out. Here's Sumner. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Vernon Carey.
Yeah, easy call.
Adds his first personal foul and the 3rd Team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Edmund Sumner.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. And it's the Hornets' ball. Passes it to Bouknight. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Smith. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, that's just the nice handles of Smith. Truly a pleasure to watch him go to work with his dribble moves.
Williams kicks to Sumner. Back to Williams. The tray. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Here's Bouknight. A rebound by Bitadze. It's Williams, high post. Over Smith. Off target with that shot. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan.
Hey there, John Luck. You really looked at home tonight in your first NBA game. Were you surprised at how quickly you settled in?
Nice to meet you, John. To tell you the truth, a little bit. Yeah. You never really know what to expect before your first game at this level. I'm playing with a new team, but I probably thought I was going to get posterized or crossed over a little bit more, and I'm sure that's going to come, though.
Now, you have a few good vets on your team. Did they offer any advice that made it easier for you?
Yeah, they just said to play my game. Don't try to rush it. Stay calm. Let the game come to you. That's a good one. And if you got an open shot, you got to take it. Otherwise, just move the ball. Tonight was just baby steps, but it's good to just get that out the way. I'm glad it's over.
Congrats on your first game. See you next time.
Thank you, John, and nice meeting you again.
Okay, listen. So the reason I asked you to stop by today, mad. I need you to watch this video.
Am I in trouble?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
Everything's...
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't a fan, thinks he's more into fame than actually hooping. And I gotta say,
this airs tonight. I've got...
Okay, so are there any other options to speed this up? Look, I'm way too good to be riding the bench over some organizational disagreement.
Always go public.
Public how?
We have our ways.
You got a devious side, Kristen. I like that.
Oh, I'm an agent. It's what we do.
Okay, so what are we talking? What does that look like?
Well, something public yet subtle, unmistakable, but also with a hint of plausible deniability.
Yo, what are you talking about? Try that again, but don't sound like a fortune cookie.
Go to social, find someone complaining about your playing time, like the tweet.
Oh, you serious?
You know how many amateur sleuths there are digging up dirt on social every day? If you like a tweet saying you should be getting more playing time, I guarantee you the public will pick it up, amplify it, and bring the situation to a head.
Okay, so what does that accomplish, though?
Well, it forces the issue out into the light. Now the coach has to answer questions from the press about why you're not playing.
But don't he have to answer those questions anyway once they see the Perkins video?
Kendrick Perkins says a lot of things. Not all of them are newsworthy.
Okay.
But if what he says is backed up by you doing something like that, ooh, now we got a legitimate news story. And more than that, we've got a controversy, which is something no team wants. So if you want to get into the starting lineup as quickly as possible, this is the way to do it.
And that's quicker than just going to the GM?
The owner's going to hear about this. And when that happens, situations get rectified immediately.
You really think this could work, huh?
But listen, here's the thing. Total honesty. I don't think this is the route for you.
Okay, why is that?
Be honest with yourself, MP. Are you really ready to take on a bigger role right now, to be a starter on this team at this moment? Because if you're not, and you publicly advocate for that, that's not a good look. So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, the pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, word.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room, because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
Okay. I'm ready to go on TV tomorrow and call out coach. And by the way, this is ridiculous. How did I get stuck in the middle of this stupid feud?
All right, there'll be time for that. Let's start with social now.
Okay, I'm with it. Where is that? Where to tweet it so I can like it?
Look, I love the enthusiasm, MP, but I don't have anything prepared. I'm sure you and Ricky can handle it. You guys are old pros at the social game. Just dig and find a tweet saying you should start and like it. The internet will take care of the rest.
Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it, Kristen.
Hey, man, that's what I'm here for. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
I'll see you soon.
All right.
Take care, Kristen.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot. They gon' click it if it's me. All my been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah, I'm very well on my this you could tell. Any I beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah.